Okay, good day once more, lovely people. You are through to MBT Financial Services. You are with Make, and I'll be showing you in this video how to read and interpret the rates member plus 9. I'll start on the website. This is our website, mbtinsure.com. This is where probably you went through to get the rates. The best affordable funeral underwriter in South Africa since 1932. This is our underwriter, South African. Okay, we've got a phone number there, 087510-2375. If you want to get more clarity, you can phone and request a call back. Just phone and say your name, can you please give me a call, this is my number, and then we'll give you a call and it'll give you the clarity you want. And there's our email address. If you need anything, to send us anything, you can communicate with us on that email address, or you can go to our website, contact us, MBT. Then you will have the same landline. You will have even a WhatsApp number this time, where you can send us a text on WhatsApp, or you can type through the message. You put in your name, and then you put in your cell phone number or your tel. You put in your email address, then you put a message, please contact us on your contact number regarding clarity on whatever that you need, and then submit. Okay, great. That's how you can start. Okay, now let's go to the rate quickly to save you guys on time. Remember, the underwriter is South African. MBT is the intermediary. We are contracted to sell and service clients all over the country. Okay, now the product is member plus 9 rate, Bureau Society member plus 9. Okay, it's a voluntary scheme, meaning that clients will choose to join. The principal member needs to be between the ages 18 and 64. Okay, and then the scheme takes up to 74 years age of people. This will be including extendeds that can go up to 74 years. Okay, we've got covers of 5,000 to a maximum of 20,000, so you can choose which one you want. Now, okay, we take 10 people. Out of the 10 people, it will be a principal member, the spouse, the children, and the extended. It can be a mixture of however you want to capture those people. The first things that I want you guys to take a look at, I want you to note that between 5,000 up to 10,000 cover. What's happening here? 5,000 up to 10,000 cover. 5,000 to 10,000 cover. I want you to look at similarities there. On these three items, 5, 7.5, and 10,000. The cover remains the same up to the age of 64. So anybody who's on those three, 5, 7.5, and 10,000, they will have covers that are equals to the principal member's cover up to the age of 74. You can see that everyone there is getting covered for 5,000, for example, there. And then the 7.5 one is the same 7.5 for everyone until the principal. The 10,000 one is 10,000 for everyone until the principal. Only from 65 years and 74, those extended between those ages, they're getting half the cover of the principal. On 5,000, they're getting 2.5 is half the cover. On 7.5, they're getting 3.750 is half the cover. On 10,000, 5,000, half the cover. Now, that below there is the premiums which the customers are paying. So on those three products, 10, 7.5, 5,000, those are the premiums. Now 74 Rand for 5,000, 112 for 7.5, 149 for 10,000. That includes all the 10 people. You just need to indicate which one is a child, which one is extended, and so forth. But the amount, that's what you're paying. For 10,000, 149, for 7.5, 112, 74 for 5,000 on those three covers. Now when you start now going to the last two covers which we've got, which is 15 and 20, this one they've got a slight difference. It is important on member plus 9 to make sure that the relationships you have written on your spreadsheet, on your data spreadsheet, are relevant, because covers will be determined from that. I'll give you quickly an example. On 15,000 now, when we're looking at 15,000, you'll see the principal at 15,000, the spouse at 15,000. This is the child 14 to 21, 15,000, 66 years to 13 years, the years, by the way, if you hear me speaking of this age, is the child. Okay, and then 6 to 13 years, 15,000. 1 to 5 years, 10,000. So okay, this is a child. Remember, this says if a child passes on while he's on these ages, this is how much he will get paid. So but when not the age which he's at when he joins, but the age that he will pass on, and then that when he passes on, that's how much you will get. So when you write on your spreadsheet for every one of the children, write the maximum cover, but then it will depend how much they pay based on how older the child will be when he passes away. Now look at okay, 0 to 11 years, 10,000. Okay, right. 0 to 64 extended, 10,000 on 15,000, and then 5,000 to between 65 and 74. So this time on 15,000 it's no longer half, but it's 5,000. So the cover of the extended between 65 and 74 is what you see on the rate guide. Look at again at 20,000, you'll see that it's 5,000 as well. So the cover premium 170. So that premium 170 covers all the 10 people, despite of their ages. But what now differs is how much is the cover. But the premium is one premium, covers everyone, all the 10 people there. So but now I want you to note this. It's important to write a proper relationship. This is an example of what I'm saying. If you had wrote that this particular person, for example, here 0 to 64, this is now an extended. If you wrote an extended instead of a child, now on a child you just wrote a relationship of saying extended, and this was a child, this is how much we pay for anybody who's between 0 and 64, 10,000. But if it was on the scheme, 15,000 scheme, and this was a child who was between 14 and 21, and you wrote extended, they will pay, instead of the 15,000 that he was supposed to get, they will pay him as an extended 10,000 because you wrote 10,000 on the relationship. So it's important to write the right relationship so we can know that this is a child and is entitled to how much? Is entitled to 15,000 instead of the extended 10,000. So if you write him extended, he will be paid what extended get. Okay, same on 20,000. Everyone up to age 16 to 13 gets 20,000. Child 1 to 5 now gets 10,000, and then 0 to 11 months 10,000. Extended 10,000, then from between 0 to 64 10,000, and likewise 5,000 65 to 24. Now this is the difference on these two, 15 and 20,000. Now the another point that I want you to note quickly is remember the waiting period for everyone here is waiting period is 6 months for everyone. Quickly let me show you if I can locate that particular okay, before I go to the waiting period, quickly let me show you the point that is important here. Special conditions: a minimum of 10 principal members on the scheme is required at all times. So from 5,000 to 10,000 you need only 10 principal members, but from 15,000 benefit, you need, if you want to take the 15,000 benefit, you need at least 20 minimum principal members. If you want to take the 20,000, you need 50 minimum principal members. Just know those points. Okay, the maximum age here is 74 years. I've already explained that to you. Thank you very much. Okay, quickly let me see if I can locate the waiting period, guys. 6 months for everyone. Just quickly see whether I can get okay now. Just note this. Now it's 6 months for everyone except where the cause of death is suicide. If the cause of death was suicide, then you will be a 2 years waiting period for that person to qualify for cover. Okay, I think I've explained just about that enough on the member plus 9. Okay, remember guys, if there's any questions regarding this product, maybe let me just again repeat this. These are the premiums you pay for these covers. You look at the cover you want and then you choose the premium which you will pay. Just remember the conditions: 15,000 and 20,000. 15,000 you need a minimum of 20 members. 20,000 you need a minimum of 50 members. 10, 7.5 and 5 you need a minimum of 10 members. Okay, and then these are the premiums which you will enter at your data spreadsheet to cover your people. 10 people's minimum, maximum of yeah, maximum of 10 people, and then minimum it can be on one policy. For example, it can be 7 members, 8 members, a principal, and maybe 4 members, a principal, and 5 members. Doesn't matter, but the maximum must be 10 on a policy. Okay, guys, I want to thank you very much for this small chat on how to complete or to read and interpret the Member Plus 9. Remember, on our contact us MBT, you can have our landline, you can have our WhatsApp number that you can phone us, our email. You can also contact us through our box here, and then even on the home page you have still the same information on our header. Our number appears there just above of the email. What did I just do? Okay, thank you guys very much for the small tech, and then you can talk to me if you've got any other question through those particular platforms. Thank you again.